Okay, next now. Now, let's see. We can do number 2, it's sequence and series. The third term of an arithmetic progression is 1, so the third term is 1, and the 7th term is minus 15. Write down the 2 equations and then solve them basically. So we have a plus 2d equals 1 and a plus 6d equals minus 15. 2 marks, there we go. And then part 2 is solving them. My goodness, that's easy because all I need to do is line them up and then subtract. Elimination method. A minus A, gone. 6d minus 2d, 4d minus 16. So d is 4, 8, 12, 16 minus 4. And I can plug that back in there to get the A. A equals 1 minus 2d. A equals 1 minus 2 times minus 4. So A equals 9. It's okay. Mo, are you writing this down? Why have you got blank paper in front of you? Are you not writing anymore for me?
No, actually, I do. I'm just maybe
Did you write that down, guys? Yep. Okay, so now the next part, the B part here, they talk about arithmetic. It's another one of these problems. The B part. They say that the 11th term, the nth term. The nth term is 11, and the sum of the first n terms is 77, and the first term is 0. Find the n. Okay, so we have here a plus 10, not 10, sorry, I'm getting this 10 in my head now. A plus n minus 1 times d equals 11. And then here the formula is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d, that equals 77. So we have n minus 1 d equals 11, and then n over 2, n minus 1 d equals 77. So it's 2 equations and we need to solve them. What do you think would be the best way to solve these? I think substitution, but what should we substitute into what? Yeah, well if I look here, I think I should say d equals 11 over n minus 1 and put that in there for d. So I'd get n over 2, n minus 1, 11 over n minus 1 equals 77. So the n minus 1's cancel, and I'm left with a half n times 11 equals 77. So I should bring my half to here to make 2. I should bring my 11 down here, and I'll end up with n is 14. It's funny, I'm being honest with you, I didn't write this exam, but I almost feel like the person who wrote it was actually looking at some of the questions in my book, because if I look at part D, do you remember that question I did where I said there are the 3 parts in geometric progression? So we say the second over the first equals the third over the second. I just think that's odd. Anyways, I can go on to the C part now. Yeah. So part C, yes? Can I go on to part C of this? The second term is 24, and the fifth term is 3. The second term is 24 and the fifth term is 3. So, a or power 1, yeah, equals 24, and then a or power 4 equals 3. So, what method should I use to solve this one? Substitution again. I put that one into there. So I have 24 over or by or 4 equals 3. That cancels that, leaving me with 3 of them. So I have 24 or cubed equals 3. Or cubed equals 3 over 24, which is what? 1 over 8. So if I do a cube root now, what's cube root of 1 over 8? It's 1 over 2. So therefore, or equals 1 over 2. I can put that back in there to get the A. 24 divided by a half is 48. So there's the A as well. That's part 1. Okay. Can I go on? Yeah. So, part 2 is they want the sum to infinity. So, it's in the formula book. The sum to infinity is a over 1 minus or. What's the a? 48. What's the or? A half. So, this would be 96. 1 mark.
A 1 over 1 minus r?
A over 1 minus r.
Sum to infinity is always a over 1
Yep.
minus r.
Okay. So we're told that x minus 5, x minus 2 and 3x are in geometric progression. So that means x minus 2 over x minus 5 should equal 3x over x minus 2. You've seen how to solve those. I mean, that was the first lesson nearly that we did in maths class. X minus 2 times x minus 2 equals 3x by x minus 5. So here we get x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals 3x squared minus 15x. Taking the x's to one side, we get 2x squared minus 15x plus 4x is minus 11x minus 4 equals 0. This, I don't know if this has factors. Let's have a look here. No, it doesn't. Something's gone. X squared minus 4x plus 4.
Oh no, the keyboard progression is not in order. It's the 1, 2 and 4. It's not 1, 2.
Ah, thank you, Luke.
Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry.
First, second, and fourth, is that it?
Yes, I read it too quickly. So it's not in order. It's the first, second, and fourth term. That's not cool, because now it's much more difficult. All right, rewind. No, it's not bad. It's just a delay. Okay, so this is the first, second, and fourth. So this is A or, and A or cubed. So tell me this. If I do, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. If I do second divided by first, what do I get? Or. Now, if I do fourth divided by second, what do I get? Or, yes? Squared. Now, you see why it's messy? Because when I was doing it a moment ago, I thought that would equal or, because I thought I had the first, second, and third. So if I still want to have or, what should I do?
You do the same thing, you just get
Do the same thing except
the root.
the root. So if I root this and root this, but maybe, so I don't have to deal with a root, instead I'll take the other approach. If I square both sides here, I can have this result. The second over the first, if I square it, that will be the same as the fourth over the second. Now it's going to be ugly. I'm telling you this now. X minus 2 over x minus 5 squared equals 3x over x minus 2. Is that right now? Yes. That means that x squared minus 4x plus 4 over x squared minus 10x plus 25 equals 3x over x minus 2. So that means x squared minus 4x plus 4 times x minus 2 will equal 3x by x squared minus 10x plus 25. That means x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x minus 2x squared minus 8x minus 8 should equal 3x cubed minus 30x squared plus 75x. Taking all the terms to one side, take everything to the right, I'd get 2x cubed minus 30 plus 6, isn't it? Minus 30x, there, let me underline it. So first I looked at the cubes, now I'll look at the squares. Square, square, square. So that'll be minus 6, so minus 24. Now I'll look at the x's next. That will be minus 4. When it goes to the right, it becomes plus 4 onto the 75, which makes plus 79x. And then finally, I'll look at the constants. Only minus 8. When I take that over, it becomes plus 8. Alright, what type of equation is that? Cubic. Now you might say, my goodness, now I have to solve a cubic. But you don't, because the question actually says, if you look at it, show that x equals 8, 2 plus 3 over root 2, and then 2 minus root 3 over 2, show that they are roots. So, when you substitute these in, what should you get? 0. Now, I'll just do the first one to check. So, we'll put the first one in. 2 times 8 cubed minus 24 times 8 squared plus 79 times 8 plus 8. I don't get 0, I get 128. Okay. X cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x minus 2x squared. Oh, hang on. Minus 2x squared minus 8x minus 2 equals 3x cubed minus 30x squared plus 75x. Did I add them all together? 3x cubed minus x cubed is 2x cubed. Minus 4x squared minus 2x squared is minus 6x squared. When it goes to the right, it becomes plus minus 30 plus 6 is minus 24x squared. 4x minus 8x is minus 4x. When it goes to the right it becomes plus, so that's 79x. And minus 8 when it goes to the right becomes plus 8. And I typed in 2, 8 cubed minus 24, 8 squared, plus 79 times 8 plus 8. Now equals 0. Does anyone see any mistake there that I've made in my algebra? X squared minus 4x plus 4, x squared minus 10x plus 25, that's right there, multiplies the 3x, x minus 2 multiplies that. Yeah, Luke, no, please, tell me if you see something. Alright. Well, what I'll do is I'll type the equation into derive and get it to solve it. X minus 2 divided by x minus 5. And then what did I say? You have to square that. Yeah. And then that equals 3x divided by x minus 2. No, sorry. Yeah, 3x divided by x minus 2. So did I write that down? Yes, I did, didn't I? Okay, so derive, solve, and keep it real. It's saying that x is equal to 8. Yes. So that means I've made an algebra mistake somewhere between here and here. Alright. Let's check. Correct. Correct. Yes. 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 Hey guys, come on. Help a teacher out here. That's right. That's right. That's right, 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 that's right. Multiplying by x. X cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x. Now multiplied by minus 2. Oh, I think I see the problem now. It's a sign mistake. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x squared. Minus 2 times minus 4x plus, there it is right there, plus. Minus 2 times plus 4 is minus 8. That's 3x cubed minus 30x squared plus 75x. So if that's plus 8 instead, where was the other x? That'll be 12x. So it will be minus 30 minus 12. So minus 42, yeah? 4x plus 8x is 12x. Yeah, so that here should have been minus 42. Okay, now let's see if 8 works. 2 times 8 cubed minus 42 times 8 squared plus 79 times 8 plus 8 is worse.
What does x has to do with x squared 2?
Thanks, Ali. What a tactful way you phrased it as well.
I didn't mean it.
You're right, I've had my x and my x squareds together. Okay, so it's 8x, and here is 75x, so it's 75x minus 12. So it should have been here 63. Yes? Right, now let's check it. 2, 8 cubed minus 24 times 8 plus 63 times 8 plus 8. Still not 0. Oh, sorry, I didn't type a square here. 0. Good. So it is right now. So guys, what you need to do next, which I won't, well, I'll write it down. You have to put these three numbers in. So you're supposed to say 2, 8 cubed minus 24, 8 squared plus 63 times 8 plus 8. You put that in on your calculator and it does equal 0. And then you put the next one in. 2 times 2 plus 3 over root 2 cubed minus etc, etc, and that will equal 0, and then you put the last one in and it will equal 0 as well. But the fact that the first one works tells me the other two will as well. That was tricky for 4 marks.